Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our kitchen. Today I'm going to be making mango juice jello, and I'm going to show you how you can do the same thing in your kitchen for yourself or your family. You can do this with the mango juice or any variety of juice, flavor of juice that you like. And as you can see, this is our mango juice right here. It is a 64 fluid ounce container. To do this recipe, we're going to use 4 cups, which is half of this, so 32 ounces, which is our 4 cups of our mango juice. We're going to add to that 1 teaspoon of stevia, a half teaspoon salt, 4 tablespoons of gelatin, and very simple ingredients. And as you can see, this is what your finished product will look like after you've chilled it, gelled it, and cut it. You can cut it to whatever you like. We make ours into cubes, and this smells amazing. The mango. I'm just going to cover that and put this back in the refrigerator. And in just a second, you're going to join me at the stove. Okay, everybody, so here we are at our stove top. As you can see, I have a saucepan here. I have 1 cup of our mango juice already in here, measured out. I've already added our half teaspoon salt to that to start dissolving, and 1 teaspoon stevia. So what I'm going to do now is add our gelatin, and we saw earlier on that recipe it's a 4 tablespoon, which I have right here. I'm going to add this in. I have yet to put heat on this, so first I'm going to add this in. Some people like to do it in increments. I just generally do it all at once. Alright, so once you add that in, that is a lot of gelatin for 1 cup, so we're going to immediately start to mix this and get it all incorporated and dissolved in here. So any clumps you see, just feel free to press those out. Mix it up. I'm not worried about the bubbles, just looking for the clumps right now. I'm using a whisk. You can use a spoon, whatever you find works best for you. Okay, that's mostly there, so now I'm going to take this out for a second. I'm going to turn on the heat. And generally, I like to do a cup when I do the juice. I don't warm the whole 4 cups up. I don't want to break down anything that I shouldn't in there. I want the most nutrition for us as possible. So we're just using a cup to warm up, to get the gelatin dissolved into and the extra sweetness of the stevia. And then we'll add our other 3 cups all into this after the heat is off and this has been mixed in. So now I got the heat on, so I'm just going to wait for this to warm up, and I'm just going to watch the sides to see when it gets that simmering right before that boil. And I don't really want to boil this, I just want to get that hot enough so that it will dissolve and be ready to chill. I'll bring you back in just a moment. Alright, now you're back, and as you can see, I've got bubbles all around the side here that are visible. This is started to bubble a lot. I can see the steam rising up. I don't know that you can see that in the camera or not, but that lets me know this is ready. So now I'm going to turn off the heat. And to this cup, I'm going to add, pardon me as I grab our mango juice here. We're literally just going to add this right into this. The heat is off again. I'm gently adding it in. I don't want to make a bunch of big bubbles or anything. Make a big mess. It's more fun to eat this than to clean it up. Alright, so that was already measured out, that was the other 3 cups. So now that's our 4 cups total that have been mixed together. Sorry as I move this, holding camera with one hand while mixing with the other. And I'm just gently mixing them together, making sure nothing is stuck on the sides or the bottom as I do this. Since I added the 3 cups of juice right there, that definitely brought the temperature of this way down from what it was. So now I'm going to take this pan with our juice, and we're going to end up mixing it, or pouring it rather, into a big glass jar. Let me show you. Alright, this is my glass tray that I have. Not really a jar, it's a tray. And this is what I'm going to add that Jello to that we just made. I'm going to pour it in, and then I will take this, put the lid on it to cover it, and I'm going to store this in my refrigerator overnight. And by tomorrow morning, it'll be fully gelled. I'm going to then take a knife. I'm going to cut mine into cubes, so I cut it that way, as I showed you at the beginning of the video what it looked like in the end. If you want to cut them into any other shape or size, feel free to do that, but you will enjoy it if you make it. This works with any other juice flavor that you like. When it comes to the stevia, for us, we flavored it to taste. One of the things we found is that once you make this and you gel it overnight, sometimes it will drop the flavor down slightly, or the sweetness of the juice. So we add a little extra stevia, so when the flavor does come down, that stevia is there to help it pull through after the gelling and chilling process. So feel free to flavor it to your taste. And please comment below if you try this, make this, like this. Give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the content. Bye, everyone.